And tell me if your screen is fuzzy. We seem a little unfocused. Foggy. But hello and welcome Thursday night. Birthday on parade or something. I'm not sure.
It is fuzzy.
It is fuzzy. We haven't even been drinking, really.
I wonder if the cameras, Lisa put a paw on it or something.
Yeah, we had a little. Some of the equipment had been moved around a bit, so.
By our kitty.
By our kitty. She likes to rub against the stuff and everything else. You know how that goes. Hi, Ayla.
Hi, Ayla. Thanks.
Yeah. Anyway, we are here, and if I can figure out the focus, I will. But if not, we'll just give it up
Dory.
here.
Hi, Deb.
It has been a beautiful week here. We went bike riding this morning in down, but not here, in Roachport, which is Katy Trail, but not here. It's about 30 miles from here or so, 25 miles, I think we figured. And it's a beautiful little part of the trail. It's really flat. In fact, we were riding home back uphill, and we're like, you know, it kind of seems downhill because it's just so flat.
It's along the river.
Yeah, it's right along the river. So we had nice, beautiful bluffs and good view.
And we sat at the river and had a picnic.
Yeah, we sat at the river, and Marna brought a doll, and
I did.
Just a little
very lightweight doll. Hi, Tracy.
So it still seems blurry as all heck for me, but
yeah, it's blurry for sure.
I don't know if.
Oh, that's better.
Well, it's my hand is in good focus, but.
You look better too. I don't, but.
I got more sun today, maybe. Oh, not that better. Okay. Anyway, so how's everybody doing?
Hi, Irene.
And hi, Tina and Irene and Tracy.
Tina sneak in too?
Yeah, Tina's here.
Hi, Tina.
And thank you. Thank you for the birthday wishes. Great little day. We had a lot of fun out there, and festivities continue. What was the old saying? Beatings will continue until the attitudes improve, or something, I don't know. Anyway, so what do you have for us today? Marna's got a few birthday funds, and she brought down her birthday
Barbies.
Birthday Barbies.
I decorated.
She decorated.
It's been a long week.
Yeah, you know what? It's been a pretty good week, though. We've got a lot done.
It's been a good week, yeah.
And here we are.
We made it. I'm just saying.
I was ready a whole minute ahead of time today, so I mean we're really on it today.
Yep.
So.
Yep.
I
was going to bring out my bicycle dolls with their chairs and the scale, so we could see the difference in the ones that I take. I have a Blythe doll. Darren made a seat for the front of my bike that I take. Oh, she has over 500, I'll bet you, miles.
Yep.
Daisy.
Yep.
I bought a Smart Doll Genesis. Is she out here or is she inside? Oh yeah, she's up here in the pink. The little pink, she's peeking around Never Say Never, Adams up there. I bought her specifically to ride on my bike. I knew I would not take one of my other Smart Dolls, so I bought one specifically to ride on my bike. She's heavy, and her seat is bigger and it's heavy. And then today I took a different doll. I took this one, and I took it in this little container and put that in my bike bag, and it's like, I don't know, probably less than an ounce, couple ounces. And that was a lot easier.
Yeah, but not nearly as much fun. And when people rode by, they couldn't stare at you as, why do you have a doll on your, I mean, that's kind of half the fun.
And it's really fun because a lot of people will make cracks or ask me about the doll. One time a guy in a crowd, he was riding with a big crowd. He said, so do you ride faster with that? I said, yeah, as a matter of fact, I do. I said, I'm a YouTuber and I have a big doll channel, and you know, I play videos and it's just a lot of fun. So I take her as in inspiration and we film and he's like, oh, you know, the attitude always changes. If you're out with your doll and somebody says something, just very seriously, very nicely, act like you have 1 million subscribers and say you have a doll channel and watch that attitude change. It is amazing. Hi, Missy. Hi, Katie. Did I say hi to Irene?
And Carrie and Irene.
Yeah.
And yeah.
And Nicole is here too.
And Nicole and everybody else. If I missed you, slide
If I
slide
missed somebody, I did not mean to.
So
I did not slight you. I did not see you. So that's what we did today for Darren's birthday. And then we went down to Walmart and I bought a little something. I got a few things to show.
Yeah, sure, absolutely. Yeah, Carrie's here, so the party can start.
There you go. Don't miss Deb's Doll Room's porcelain doll challenge today. There were a lot. You had a good amount of people today, Deb, and Dory's Dollies, Ayla Avar, and I did a collab with porcelain dolls together as part of Deb's challenge. And this is my doll. We did scary, creepy Halloweeny dolls. And this is a clown that I made.
Yep. And and it was a beautiful video.
You're not really on your toes tonight.
I'm just juggling, and all the balls haven't landed yet.
Yep, for sure.
There's trivia for you. The thing I learned in college was to juggle. Honest to God, that's all I learned in college. Everything else they taught me, I already knew. Not that it just, I was in computers and I was already a commercial developer, and anyway. So not a big deal. Well, that's not true, but that's the fun stuff. And the first Apple Developer Conference, I learned to juggle with 2 people, you know, throwing back and forth. So that's my educational experience in higher institutions.
What did that have to do with
juggling balls today, and they all hadn't landed yet.
Okay. My dad loves to juggle.
Yep.
All of that is true.
That's true in all of life.
Yeah.
Act like you know what you're doing.
Yep. All right, you want to show this?
Absolutely. I don't know what we're showing.
Oh, I think I found the super glue.
Marna says, I need super glue. I'm like, it was on my list, but it's not on my list. I bought it. She's like, I didn't see it come in. Did you lose it?
Found it. All right. You want to turn this on? Okay, let's do what I got at garage sales first.
Now, I knew that Elijah is an onion. We say that in the kindest word. Of the layers of who he is just phenomenal. He's a hoot. And God willing, I'm supposed to be in Boston this winter, and I hope to have time to connect up with you. I don't know that I'll have a car.
We had dinner with Carrie and Eli, and we had so much fun. We were laughing the whole time. And Eli, not that you're not Carrie, I don't mean that. Eli is amazing. I could listen to him talk about his life all night long. He really is an onion. He, you know, you think one thing and then you think another and then you think, and none of it bad. I don't mean that at all. But he is so versed. He has
interesting life.
He's very interesting, extremely interesting person. And Carrie, we learned, started collecting dolls with her aunt, who was a doll collector. Remember, she's saying when she was a little girl. All right, I'm ready for the overhead. Okay,
overhead away, activated.
Oh, it's on. Okay. Woo, what a night.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm the only one still juggling balls.
This came from the same garage sale. It was a weird garage sale, but I was thrilled to be there, and everything was half price. So this 25-cent bag, I get a few things. Just some cute little, backwards. Just some cute little Halloween decor. I thought that was cute. This, the little skeleton head is like from a little Halloween village.
Hi, Tammy. Hi, Joni.
I just grabbed it. And then they had this in this is fleece. There's quite a bit here, actually. Probably a third of a yard and maybe half of what it used to be. But it's fleece, and it's nice fleece, the old type, thicker, nicer, softer fleece. Then they had this, and that was this 50 cents. Excuse me. And this was a quarter. And I'm always looking for holiday prints. And now with Joanne's clothes, it's going to be even harder. There's probably, I don't know, there might be, there's over a half yard, I think. It might be a half yard. Whatever it is, I'm happy to have it. It is a good size for most of my dolls. Glad to have that. And then they had this.
Hi, Ron.
Complete skein of yarn. It was marked $3. I paid $1.50.
Hi, Renee.
And then this was a quarter, so I did not leave it. And I got this idea. I want to see if this has it, about a pattern for the Zulus, and I'll show you that in just a second. Let's look here. No, that's too small. Yep, those pieces are too small. However, I have this book. I've shown it a lot of times before on my channel. I use it quite often for patterns. You know what? I'm going to leave that out here. Darren bought me a couple of these. He thought maybe I could cut one and keep one. I got this on eBay. They were, at the time, it was like $4.95 free shipping. This is a very good pattern book. I really like it. And it occurred to me the other day that these little, they have these little, this shows you how to do it, the different pieces. Those are a good size pattern for a small doll. Now that's a little bigger than a Zuru, but I have this little 4-inch baby doll, and I thought I was going to try one. I didn't have a minute today to look at it, but here is like a yoke you could use, and then there's, let's see if that little bitty doll, let's see if they have this one. This is a diaper pattern that I use for my 12-inch little silicone doll. This is a pattern I made for her. It worked out okay. You know, I haven't shown that. Let's see if I can find real quick where it tells how to make that, and maybe, just maybe, there'll be a little bitty pattern for that. Where is it?
Hi, Donna.
Not back that far, I don't think. Look, they've even got a little teddy bear. This is a really good book. Like I said, I have a couple copies, and I'm glad to have them. I draw around these patterns with copy paper. Well, I can't find it right now. Oh, shoot. Here it is.
Ron, this group of ladies are all very talented. They make all kinds and sew all kinds.
It's a good book. I recommend it. Okay, and then we went to Walmart. Well, actually, Darren went to the Dollar Tree, and he came in with all these he bought these skews for me. You can use them for skewers. I use them for crafting. You know what? That might fit in the rocking horse. We're going to look at that in a minute. And then they had everything half price and then half again, wasn't it?
Yep. It was 25% basically. So that was 75 cents for those and
I
25
use
cents
these
for
when
the
I'm
skewers.
grooming my Yorkshire Terrier to hold her hair back away from the clipper. It doesn't always work, but so that's what he brought from there, plus cookies, plus M&Ms, and
some brackets, shelving brackets they had.
oh yeah, tell them about those. We should have brought a couple of those out. Are they out here?
No, they're up in the
Doll
room.
Okay. Then we went to Walmart and they had Cleo on sale on clearance, and I went ahead and got her. It's the Monster High Cleo, which Darren and I both really like that Egyptian Monster High, well,
motif.
any,
yeah.
but Monster High especially. You want to put that behind you because when we get those shelves up, we were going to get the shelves up this week and did not. And ta-da, found it. Darren's been making me tiny cradles and items for my little bitty dolls. I'll show you a couple in a minute.
And she has to glue the rocker part on the bottom.
Yeah. And I've been making some crocheted outfits. This is really bright. I don't think it's going to show up on the camera as bright as it is. I say this is my little Jamaican Zuru, and I just made it a little onesie. And then this little girl, I think I showed this to you before. I love her. I love this outfit. It's got the little diaper underneath. And then I added a little, little button. And then look at this little chair he made. I don't know if I can hold this sideways or not. He made one of those little booster chairs for me. Isn't that cute? Love it, love it, love it, love it. And then, let me set this over here and put my babies back in it because I don't want them to get knocked in the floor. I had crocheted this. I'm going to name this doll Rider for the bike ride. And I made this little guy.
It is painted, Ron.
And I got buttons on his little outfit. But look what Darren made him today. Oh, I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. All right, where are those skewers?
Ron, I built this studio here for Marna, her shelves, and for us to have our lives and our Winter Fest and that kind of stuff. There's still work to done. We still have some more shelves to put up over on the right side of the studio, and I need to get some shelving lighting up, and you know how it is, never ending.
Oh, it's going to be too small. You know what, though? We can make that work, but this model or pattern is not quite right on Thingiverse. So Darren did some things to it, but it doesn't have the post for the feet. You know how they have
feet pegs,
the little feet peg and the little handle. So we're looking for a doll for that. But I want some other colors. I love it. I think it's cute.
White just came off the printer, but I got to put it together.
The white rocking horse.
Rocking horse, yeah.
He can't make them smaller.
No, these I can.
Well, I thought you said you couldn't.
No, it's the
high chair.
High chair.
Has to be that, yeah.
Yeah, because of the way they designed it.
And then we went for a picnic today. Should I wait and show this after you show the picnic?
No, you can show it now. Why not? We're here.
And then we went and got a Monster High birthday doll. They have a couple. And he let me choose. I'm like, no, you choose. He's like, no. So, of course, I got the pink. Of course I did. Isn't she cute?
If Walmart had the Cleo Happy Birthday,
I would have
got that.
Do you want to set this up behind you? And,
I've said it before, Monster High is about those are the dolls and the boxy girls. For some reason, they're just intriguing.
They're cute.
I like them.
Yeah, they're cute.
And that bee one that, up on the top shelf in the doll nook that,
La-di-da?
yeah. Didn't, I can't think of her name. She just went back to Puerto Rico. She used to be in New York. Lisa, didn't she send that to us?
Yeah, I think so.
See,
we found out
things I remember and how I remember.
We found out that there's going to be BAM, Bikes Across America. They every year, at least twice a year, they do the entire Katy Trail. And it's a group that supports riders for a cost. And they get together. It's about 100 riders, 60 to 100 riders. Did you look that up?
I haven't yet, no.
Okay. 60 to 100 riders that ride the Katy Trail together in a week's time, 5 days' time. We have decorated out front. Darren's going to show you that in a minute. And we were anyway. We already had it set up when we heard BAM was coming, and now we're kind of trying to get it done because they come through here October 6th.
I believe so, yeah.
And we just saw the notice for it when we went down to lunch the other day. We rode our bikes
Sunday,
down.
down to
Sunday.
Pilot Grove.
So we got this idea we're going to set up down there at the end of our driveway. Darren and I have been, I don't know, what would you call it, hosts of the
on a half
marathons that they run out of Boonville past our house and then back. And we set up a tent. We give out water and candy, and people love it because they always tell us your place is the best. We love coming by here.
We're loud.
We're loud. We ring the
cowbells,
and we holler for them, and we encourage them, and we have candy set out for them. They're like, this is the best stop. Everybody else is just real quiet, and we get our water and go on. You guys even have to trash box out. So anyway, we're going to set up down the driveway like we do for the marathons, and we're going to hand out trick-or-treats. We have skeletons out front, so this will be fun. Yes, it's adult riders, but it would still be fun. Think about it. If you were riding with a big group in October, would you not like to get a little treat? Smarties. I got to watch Darren because I need all of these. And then there's 50 spider rings in here. And these little pumpkins, and they're just going to I'm just going to hand them one thing. They can't choose. We're just going to hand it out. Thought that would be fun.
A little trick-or-treat bag.
Yeah, a little trick-or-treat for sure. I thought that would be so fun for me, because they're going to stop and look at our skeletons on the bikes and all of that. This way we can keep them out of our yard. And we say that because we had to take them down and stop doing it because people were, getting on our bikes, and we have vintage and antique bikes. We had to take them down because people were ruining them out there. And so this way we'll be able to keep an eye on it.
Well, we have them raised now. They're up off the ground.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, you'll see them just a minute. I have one more thing to show you. You won't be surprised at all. You'll be like, what is wrong with her? I did buy another set of the little silicone babies. Oh, they're so cute. And they're cheap enough. I mean, they were less than $5.
As long as I don't have to change the diapers, I'm okay.
Yeah, it's free shipping, and they were like $4.99, I think, $5.25 with tax or something. They're cute. I bought them. I don't want to kick myself later because I did not get it.
It's not AliExpress, though. Marna hasn't placed an AliExpress order
since
a while.
Tariffs.
Yeah.
No, since way before tariffs, because I didn't want to get caught in the tariffs.
She's been eyeing some things on Temu, but she's always, it's hard to determine what, she can't find the things that are local shipped that she's looking for. Yeah. So
yeah. There's a cute, real cute silicone elf doll, 16 inches, that I'm looking at. Now, will I actually pull the trigger? I don't know. They've made offers to me, and they keep putting it back up. I don't know that I'll get it. It's adorable. But I have elves. The elf challenge is once a month, and usually by the time it gets here, I'm like, oh crap, I don't have time now. But I do want to participate in more of the challenges. I really like the boy doll, and I like Deb's, and there's some others I've been getting into. And then of course Dory and I do 3 each month. On the 3rd, Amaya Rain. On the 16th, Dolls Gone Goth. And on the 18th, Hi Barbie. This month, by the way, is Halloween across the board for all of them. and we'd love for you to join us. And it's just fun. And I really like, you know, with the challenges, I like to sit down at that, whenever they put them up, usually 10 a.m. And I just, you know, I try to have everything done by that 10 a.m. And then I sit down and I watch one after another. And I go through the comments and I look for, you know, I have a video too. And it's just, it's a fun thing to do.
See everybody's take on it.
Yeah. So that's all I have tonight, I think. That's it. My cute little, oh God, isn't this so cute? Love it.
Oh, you're just adorable. I'm glad you're so easily entertained. So
Hey, and those little silicone babies, cheap enough.
yeah.
And I crochet for them for wrist therapy, and you know, I need them.
So would you like to see our EIEIO?
I would.
All right. Well, then let's...
We have a pre-recorded EIEIO for you again tonight.
It's easier sometimes
It's
than
so much easier.
like not bringing Arrow, the horse, into the studio.
Oh, the geese. Come on, geese.
They are adorable.
Good girls. Good boys. Oh, that's some pretty wings. Oh, that's some pretty wings. That's very pretty, yeah.
It's almost
That's
like
very
that.
pretty.
Oh, it's dead. No,
Pretty wings, huh? Pretty, pretty.
he didn't fill our bowl first.
Yeah, pretty, pretty. Can you show me
I
your
was
pretty
at the
wings
bowl
some more?
and I'm standing
Can you show me your pretty wings some more? Hey, Angel.
Yeah, I got
Huh?
things right.
Just didn't get that.
Yep, yep. I'll bring the food and water out in a minute.
And these are the bikes out front of the house with skeletons.
Sarah, just really bad.
When we get closer to Halloween, I'll do a better version and take photos in the morning. The sun's not behind. So there we go, EIEIO. Look, farm and or inanimate and animate objects. Those geese are a riot.
Oh, I love those geese.
We had a huge flock in South Dakota, and then
And they came when we called. And
Yep.
these guys come to me when I call them.
yeah, but they're
So
young.
do these turkeys.
Yeah, these guys are young, but we had a mature flock that were laying eggs and raising babies, and so I don't know if how far we'll get
Geese
along.
are
But
amazing. They're
just-
really smart and goofy. They're just goofy. I love them.
and they intimidate people, which is really nice. People who are not afraid of dogs will still be
Are afraid of
often
geese.
are afraid of geese. Those geese put their heads down and hiss and come at them with their wings out, and they just
Tell the Roman history.
yeah. Well, Romans, there's a breed of geese called tufted Romans, and they are actually were used by Roman soldiers as sentries outside their camps. That they would alert them to strangers coming because the geese would start making their noises,
squawk. They carry
squawking
on.
and carrying on, and they get right up in their faces. Great watchdogs.
Yeah, they really are.
Yeah.
And really, people really are afraid of them. It's great. Intimidating birds.
Yeah. So anyway, and of course we're having a great time getting we haven't done the skeletons outside in several
Couple
years.
Yeah.
And then we put the 3 bike, we always left the 1 bike out, the road crossing or the bicycle crossing bike out. And then we figured out a way to get the bikes up off the ground.
So people can't sit on
Yeah,
them.
so they can't sit on them. And they still sometimes come in the yard, but at least all they can do, they're just coming up to get a close-up picture, not sit
I
up
don't
on
even
them.
mind
So,
that.
yeah, so
It's when they start fiddling with the bikes and
geese will chase you.
yeah, geese.
Yes. It's fun. We had a
And swans will beat you.
yeah. We had a farm dog in South Dakota, and she was the only one we had that was not intimidated. She would keep the geese back for Joy, our little Cocker Spaniel, who would go out. Joy, we'd open the door for Joy to go outside to go potty, but she'd just stick her head out and she'd look left and right for the geese, because the geese had come up and literally goose her, and she'd look there, and our Rhea, our farm dog, would hear Rhea or Joy at the door, and she'd come around and she'd clear and keep the geese back so that Joy would come out. And we never taught. I mean, that was
never taught her.
That's just Rhea's thing.
She just came and got Joy so she could go potty. She'd stay with her and she'd walk her back to the door. Do you have a Dolly parade tonight?
I do have a Dolly parade. We have doll photos submitted, which we are so thankful for. This week's theme was birthday, not necessarily because it was mine, but yeah, basically because it was mine. And but it didn't have to be. The photos were about just the theme around birthday,
you know,
however you interpret that.
Producer, director, cameraman.
It's whatever the hell I want it to be. And today, damn it, if I can't get any birthday here at home, it's going to show up. No, I'm just kidding. I always say I don't want anything else in life. I just want time to enjoy the things I already have. And the best gift anybody can ever give me is their time. I consider that the most precious thing. That we are given an allotted amount of time on earth, and I appreciate the parts that are shared by others. So anyway, without further ado and more sap sucking, Dolly Parade. how'd this come back up?
Aren't they cute?
There we go. Oh, so anyway, yeah, there was a lot of cute stuff in there. I want to point out that Deb did a studio recreation. She had basically did the doll shelving and dolls, and then made Darren and Marna dolls. So that was a lot of fun, and we really appreciate that. That was really, really nice. So anyway, thank you so much. And we have, and I'll be throwing up these comments that were queued up while we were playing the Dolly Parade, but we have trivia tonight?
We have trivia tonight.
Woohoo!
No prize, just for fun, but we have trivia. I have 20 questions. Let's see. I had some announcements too.
Oh, we'll let her do the announcements while I scrolled through the. I like putting these up, especially for we get a lot more people who come and look at the video after the fact, and they have no idea what we're talking about when the comments aren't.
Yeah. First of all, when you go to especially your Dolly friends that you usually go to, make sure you're still subscribed. It's happening again.
Yeah.
It's happening still and getting worse, that even if you visit a channel often, even if you have the bell turned on and all of that, make sure you're still subscribed, because they are pulling that again. On the October 17th, I have Tiny Witches as a challenge, and that's any doll 8 inches and smaller, dressed as a witch or set up as a witch, anything you want. It's just a challenge on the 17th. On the 24th, we do Tall Witches, which I think which one did we do first? Tiny Witches, I think. And then Tall Witches is 16 inches or 14 inches and over. And the reason I do tiny and tall is because we usually show our fashion doll sizes, you know, that 12-inch dolls are very popular. And this kind of pulls some of the other dolls out of your collection so we can see those too. On the 21st, I added Tiny Babies. And that's any of, I don't care if you use a 25-inch Reborn, but that's, you know, the little Zurus. A lot of people have them now. A little something you can do for them, set them by a pumpkin, anything like that. But make sure you're subscribed, leave comments. And I'll tell you again, when you go to someone's video and you're watching and you're looking through the comments, we all do it. As you're reading them, like the comment. That helps each other in such a nice way. It's just a quick and easy, free thing you can do that other people will do for you also. We all need a boost for our channels.
And Missy has a wonderful question, which we love to ask, is what all dolls did you get this week?
Yeah, who got a new doll this week?
And Dory says she's got a cute silicone today and another coming tomorrow.
Very cool. Very cool.
I see Dory's chasing rabbits down rabbit holes too, digging them as wide and as deep as they can.
Should I get that elf, that silicone elf?
I don't know why you haven't already. So, but you know, sometimes she looks at me. She's like, "Well, you didn't really seem too enthusiastic." But I don't need to be enthusiastic for the dolls to keep rolling in. And
no, they keep rolling in.
I don't want to encourage for the fear of how bad it could get.
Except for smart dolls.
Yeah, that's true.
You were very encouraging.
I'm great about all of it.
Okay, you are.
Deb's got a new Wicked doll.
Oh, very cool.
And 11 and 12 inch. And
Get
then
the elf.
That's see.
What?
See?
It's an omen.
She's got all of you.
Somewhere on the
Dory is enough encouragement all by herself. I mean, nothing else.
Dory and I, we're like two little girls.
They're bad for each other.
We sit on the phone. We sit on the phone and encourage each other, text each other. Oh, did you get one?
We're just living life, having fun.
Bratz Jade. She will look like Wednesday to me. Very cool.
Yeah.
Very cool. All right, trivia.
So if you think of more dolls you got, throw them up in the comments. I'll stick them up there.
You saw my new Monster Highs.
Yeah, got the new Monster Highs.
All right, number one. What does the phrase "got his goat" mean? Where did that originate? Got his goat. Do you know?
I do not.
You do. You
Don't
forgot,
remember it.
which is amazing. Because usually it's other stuff that leaks out our ears, not trivia. Trivia just keeps rattling around. Another, get the elf.
Y'all, I'm going to send you the bill.
What does the phrase "got his goat" mean? Oh, I can only do 2 notes because if I do any more, I could be demonetized, which they love to do. Always a yes. Yes, it is. It comes from horse racing. Way back, people used to take their horses in trailers to horse races. They still do, but mostly they fly them now. And they'd only take like one horse, and horses like to be with someone they know. So they would have goats, like the race horses would have goats, and they'd put them in the stall during the races together so that the horse would remain calm. This is very true. It's not made up. And competitors would steal the goats out of their competitors' stall to upset the horses because they'd get their adrenaline up and then they wouldn't be as fast on the racetrack.
So we're giving this to...
Yeah, I didn't see she answered. Very cool.
And then there was Never Too Old said stealing goats from horses.
There you go. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Number 2. How many Zuru babies come in a blind ball? Now that ought to be a quick answer. How many Zuru babies come in a blind ball from purchase, when you purchase them, when it's sealed? Never too old for dolls.
Woohoo,
and we take the first answer that comes up on our screen. There's no other way to do it.
And actually, the studio screen, because we've got actually have 3 screens here, and our laptops do sometimes.
Does it do it?
Yeah, it does sometimes. I've noticed they do come up different sometimes. If 2 people post very close to each other, it's just a matter of which one gets binged around to the server.
Ron. You'll like it in a minute. Number 3. What does it mean, or why not, when fabric says, quote, "not suitable for children's sleepwear," unquote?
Hi, Rebecca. I remembered. It took me a second, but I didn't want to come back and... Marna knows, but she didn't clue me.
Number 3, what does it mean, or why not, when a fabric says, quote, "not suitable for children's sleepwear," unquote? Yep, flammable.
Dory's got it here. I went to click on her, but it scrolled up.
Number 4, name any 2 doll types that can wear the 11.5-inch Barbie doll clothes. Name any 2 doll types that can also wear the 11.5-inch Barbie clothes. Don't answer Barbie.
Besides Barbie, huh?
Besides Barbie. Along with Barbie. Cara Blythe. Monster High. There you go. That's 2. And Wild Hearts Crew. I'm surprised that the Wild Hearts Crew can wear them because they're so thick. Those are really thick little dolls, but okay. A lot of good answers. Number 5, name a doll manufacturer collab with other companies. That means like when American Girl with Mattel did the Barbie American Girl doll. Name a doll manufacturer that has done a collab with other companies and name the collab. And there's a bunch right now. Monster High and Barbie, that looks like the first answer.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's the new one. Disney.
Unless since she can't answer Barbie for the last one, I'm going to guess at this.
No, that's fine.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Mattel Barbie. Number 6, name one of the latest from AG Dolls. The dolls, not clothing. Name one of the latest AG doll collabs. There's a bunch that just came out. Wicked, that's it. Yeah, there's a bunch that came out, and man, they are cute. Cute, but man, they're asking a lot. Wednesday Addams and Wicked, oh, they're $300. Yeah. Number 7, what is the monthly subscription box called for Toner's Elowin doll? What is the monthly subscription box called for Toner's Elowin doll? AG is killing it right now. Yeah, I need to come to Chicago and we need to walk around that store.
Miss.
Yep, she's got it.
Virtual
Number 8. Let's see who counts. How many Blythe dolls do you have? Number 8. Let's see who counts. How many Blythe dolls do you have?
Well, how am I answering? How do I score that?
Doesn't matter. You don't have to.
Okay.
That was just
First one who answered?
Just for fun. Way too many to count. Mine's better not to count.
Yeah.
Number 9.
In bacteriology, they call it TNC. Too numerous to count. That's when you've got, when they do a blood sample and they look at it under the microscope and there's too much of an infection or too much of whatever to count. Just TNC. You're screwed. That's me. Barbies and Blythe coming out.
And smart dolls.
And smart dolls.
Number 9. Without looking, answer heels or flat. Okay, ready? What kind of feet do these dolls have? Rainbow High. Heels or flat? Without looking. Never too old.
Heels.
Oh, Dory's kind of correct. I forgot about that. Give them both a point. Give them both a point. Dory and Rebecca.
Okay.
Blythe dolls. Without looking. Heels or flats? Rebecca's got it. Pull-ups. Pull-up dolls. I should wait till they finish answering before I do the next one. Because they could have a happy happenstance.
Did you already ask the next
I
one?
did. Missy are you answering for pull-ups or for Blythe?
She would have been pull-up because she'd already answered Blythe up here.
Okay. Okay. Troll dolls. Heels or flats? Without looking.
I know this one. I 3D printed enough of them. There you go, Tracy.
28-inch Barbie. Oh, I needed to wait.
Yes.
I forgot about the.
Yeah, this is a complicated.
Yeah.
You could have used that over 8 weeks.
Could have, but this is more fun. And who's to say I won't ask again?
I have no idea.
Okay, Barbie. That's incorrect. 28-inch Barbie. Well, you know, their shoe is painted on, and it is flat. But it is a heel.
So it's a molded heel.
Yeah, but when you take the shoe off of the newer ones, it's a heel. So
Well,
how do we
I'd call
do
that heel.
Yeah, okay. Number 10. Name a type of doll case that may or may not have been made for the doll. Name a type of doll case that may or may not have been made for the doll. I hope Ron's still here.
He's fallen asleep in the back.
We've got some coming up.
Barbie cases or old suitcases? What's the?
Yeah, Barbie cases is good. Old suitcases is another good one. Doll cases, Dollar Tree. But yeah, the first one came up. Number 11. Name a type of Barbie doll. What I'm looking for is like Malibu Barbie or something like that. Name a type of Barbie doll, i.e. Malibu Barbie. But don't use Malibu.
Glam Glam's got holiday.
That's it. That's a good one. Number 12. What is unique about a Bratz doll shoe? What is unique about a Bratz doll shoe?
I know this too because I used to do stands for your brats. Way to go, Ron. Hang in there. Hang in there.
I got something for you.
Hang on.
Hang on.
Help is on.
Shh, don't get me demonetized.
Or make people hold their ears.
Okay, you got it? In Dollyland YouTube,
Yeah.
what?
You didn't say though. Their feet are. It's her feet are removable.
Yeah, the whole foot comes off.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yep. And the foot has a peg
Yeah.
on the bottom. That's the same on every Bratz that can fit on a stand. That's smart thinking by them folks.
Didn't you create that Bratz doll stand you made?
Yeah, I made a Bratz doll stand, and then I noticed that it held all the different shoes, and then we found out, well, heck, they got a hole on the mount, just perfect for mounting, and so then I made another stand, and it's somewhere up there on Thingiverse.
It's on Thingiverse. Darren gave the model to Thingyland, and he is credited there. Okay, next question. In Dollyland YouTube, what is pickle and pika? In Dollyland YouTube, what is pickle and pika?
YouTube Dollyland.
Isn't that cute? I came up with that.
Now I see that
Dollyland YouTube.
You've got big pink puff balls and the little music playing in the background, and it's like a little, not a golden brick road, but
Okay.
and it's Dolly Land.
Okay.
Bye, Tracy.
Bye, Tracy.
And Never Too Old's got reborns.
Reborns, that's correct.
Rebecca is smoking today.
It's Darren's birthday, but what day is it in Dolly Land YouTube? What challenges, name a challenge for the 25th of the month?
I am a challenge.
Nobody else would want you.
No.
They might think they did, but they'd bring
No,
it back. No, thank you.
Too much to handle.
Good thing we found each other. Eh?
Yeah.
Okay, boy doll, boy doll.
Boy doll was the first. Never Too Old, Rebecca again.
Also the porcelain pick.
Yep, porcelain doll.
And I think, Dory, is it not pickle day or pickle week on Wednesdays?
But that's not a 25th. That was a Wednesday.
No, I think, well, yeah, I think it's Wednesday. You're right.
Just happened. Well, and today's not Wednesday either.
Yep. 15.
At least last time I checked.
What year was Darren born and what month? What year was Darren born and what month?
Well, that's a tough one.
Wow. Yep.
Way to go, Dory.
966. I didn't think anybody'd get it.
Well, she's
Of course,
in my...
yeah. 16. How tall?
Now, Elijah, 1864. That's pushing it just a little bit now.
How tall is a Barbie-like integrity doll? How tall is a blah, blah.
Want me to smack you on the back?
Yeah, please. How tall is or pull the string again. How tall is a Barbie-like integrity doll?
We got 11 and a half, 12 or 13, 11, high Angie, and 11 and a half. And if you tell me the right answer is high Angie, I'm going to be really confused.
You know what? I didn't measure.
You don't know? Okay. Well, we now
No,
have...
they're taller than 12. I know that. I think they're 13 or 14. Dory, how tall are they?
Well, Rebecca has 12 or 13. Tammy says 12.
Help, Dory, help.
Who put you in charge of this shit?
I forgot to go measure.
Is anybody else?
Oh, God. 12 inches. Okay. I was thinking they were taller.
Well, let's go back
Then
and
see.
Who said 12. Never Too Old said 12 or 13. You don't get multiple guesses.
Shoot.
So Tammy.
Thank you, Elijah.
We got it under control now.
Number 17. Pretending like I'm not a fool.
We just act confident and everybody thinks you know what you're doing, right? We've already covered this earlier.
Name.
I'm teasing you, Rebecca. You're so far ahead, it doesn't really matter.
Number 17.
You can quit now and still win.
Name one of the new My Life as doll collabs. Not on YouTube, that My Life as Walmart's doll did with another company or movie.
They did once, my favorite of theirs. I keep thinking they're going to go on sale.
My Life as?
Yeah.
When did you see them?
Every time I have to stop by and look for
I know what you're talking
because
about.
I rode my bike there and you stayed home.
Yeah.
And I
stood and looked at all
I
the
walk
dolls.
down the doll aisle and I take pictures and send her pictures of every doll that's
Especially
on clearance. Yep.
And then he stands and waits till I,
Well, I don't,
till I
sometimes I
answer.
take the pictures and send them to her, and then I go do my shopping, and then I,
Yeah.
if she says anything.
First one that came out was Elf,
Elf.
and that's correct. But you should put some of the other answers
Yep.
up.
Harry Potter, which is my favorite, the ones they
Yeah,
have
that's
there
one he
at
was talking
Walmart.
about.
Yep, Dr. Seuss, Wizard of Oz, Willy Winks.
Hang on, Ron, we're getting there.
Yeah, that's what she says here. I think she's just trying to pull our leg here.
I turned the page
Keep-
and found it.
Keep us here.
All right, we've asked this one before and it's fun. Name a Halloweenish doll out of the box brand. Name a Halloweenish doll.
I can even see him in the background there.
I didn't write these down because I knew a couple.
Rebecca. Once Upon a Zombie. Rebecca's got it with Monster
Okay.
High.
Name a channel that recently bought and unboxed a smart doll vampire. Any channel. Name a channel that recently bought and unboxed a smart doll vampire. It's getting warm in here, I guess, because I didn't write that down.
Yes.
And I had to admit
She's
it.
feeling the heat here now, folks. Hold her feet to the fire and
There you go. Dory. Yep. Dory.
so Renee,
Yep.
we're giving it to her. Not that
And-
she needs a point.
And 20. What time on Tuesdays does Ron Record Shop? What time on Tuesdays does Ron's Record Shop live event start on masterzradio.com? And there's chit chat and everything. Darren and I went for the first time this past Tuesday. It was really fun. We sat and chatted, and he played good music, and he talks about the music and the
Artist.
song, or
Yeah.
yeah, it's really fun. 6 to 8 Eastern. Looked like Deb got that one.
Woohoo!
13 o'clock. I told you there was something for you, Ron.
It was a lot of fun, and I'm
It was a lot of
enamored
fun.
with it. I am I'm on the video end of things with TV broadcasting, and so I'm gonna Ron. Do you do this from home? Is it an internet thing, or are you actually in a? I assume you're doing this from home. That they have some kind of thing you sign into, and you can. Do you have to upload the songs to play, or do they have a selection you pull from, or are you streaming them from your computer? I'm going to guess that you're telling it to play, and then you probably talk through your microphone for your. I don't even know what you call it,
those
the
comments
DJ
in.
part. So
This week is Motown. Ooh, child. I'll be there.
yeah. I know he has a lot of records.
Oh,
That's the
man.
impressive part.
Yeah.
When I used to have an old 66 Chevy Malibu. It was a wedding gift to my parents when they got married from my grandpa. And it was given to me when I learned to drive. And it had an old, well, it had an AM radio in it. And I ripped that out like any good teenager at my age would do back then, and put in a cassette player, and it would eat cassettes. And so I stopped buying cassettes because it made me mad. My hard-earned dollars eaten alive by a cassette player.
He's playing albums.
Yep.
Wow.
Wow.
Spinning
Do it
the
from
old
home. I
style.
play them live.
WKRP in Cincinnati.
That is cool.
That's very cool.
I thought it was all, I was expecting it was all digital and you were playing digital files. So that is cool.
That's very impressive.
So you must have a record player that you connect to your computer somehow to stream
Hi,
it.
Tina.
That's cool. Or into an audio pickup system. But and then CDs came out, and I started buying CDs before I could afford a CD player, because I knew this is what I'm going to do because it's not going to eat my CDs. Of course, come to find out, it is still possible, but not like that. And
I'm 10 years older than Darren.
9.
9 and a half. And now you made me lose my train of thought.
Woo-hoo.
Yesterday I was 10 years older than you.
Yeah.
Anyway, the first time we traveled together, Darren and I were just friends for many years. I mean, many years. First time we traveled together, we went to a sled dog race and like took our dogs and raced. And we were just friends. So he calls me up. He says, "What kind of music do you want?" We were traveling, I don't know what, 1,500 miles or something, one way. And
with a bunch of dogs, so we weren't going very fast.
No, we weren't going very fast, and there was a lot of
and it was
stops
winter. And we were going because there was snow out.
Yeah,
so
and
it was,
ice and everything else. So he calls me up and he says, "What kind of music do you like? I have CDs and I want to have something you like." And my first thought was, "Punk, you are not going to have
anything I like."
Anything and I'm like, "I don't know, it doesn't matter. I like a lot." And he's like, "Well, what do you like?" And I'm like, you won't have anything I like, I'm sure." He's like, "Well, I got a pretty big collection." Holy smokes. Yeah. Went to his house and saw him later, and he had a
racks and racks of them, but nothing like 15,000, Ron. Nowhere close.
Not far behind. But anyway, so he brought stuff from the 70s that he knew I would like, and I didn't even request it. And he's pulling them out, and I'm like, "Really? You have this music?" So that was kind of fun. Didn't you do that subscription thing in the mail?
Yeah, that was the only affordable way. Ron,
at first I went. Did you do those too? The
Sony records, I think it was.
Sony, I don't know. One of the record companies used to have in the back of magazines, you pick like 5 albums or records or however it was, and then they did 8 tracks, and then they did CDs where you picked them out.
Yeah, Columbia Records.
Yeah, there you go.
I think that's who it was. Yeah.
I'm still buying 2.
Well, we knew that. You were talking about some new ones the other day on the video you did with Deb.
Yeah, they go. Don't you two go to thrift stores? You look for records, and she looks for dolls.
Yeah. In fact, we see albums all the time these days, and I was amazed to walk down Walmart the other day. It's been a while now, and there's a $50 record player. I mean, I hadn't seen a record player for sale in a store in ages, and ta-da!
My youngest son just turned 40, and he moved out of the country.
Bye, Missy. Thanks for coming.
He gave me some of his possessions, and within it was my Inagata Davida album from my 7th grade, and it was like written on and stuff that I had done. I got the biggest kick out of that. He gave me like a stack of albums that used to be mine. I guess I didn't really even know he had them. And his mandolin and different things. So yeah. So
how do you even keep track? Do you have like a list on your phone of everything? I wouldn't remember what I already bought. I'd be buying duplicates all the time.
You alphabetized all of yours.
And I had them alphabetized in the rack, and I had a list. They didn't have smartphones back then, but I had a database on one of my computers with all of what I had. So, but I didn't have that many. That I 15,000, not a chance I would remember. and it's not just one genre. He has.
Ron does.
Yeah, Ron.
So if on Tuesday nights you think about it, put it on your calendar. Deb, tell us again what time.
6 to 8 Eastern time.
6 to 8 Eastern time. That's what?
7 to 9. Something. Yeah, it's no. That's 5 to 7. 6 to 8 is 5 to 7 here.
Okay.
Okay.
I am looking for those, Eli. I had to read that 3 times because I was thinking about dolls I already have, but now I know what you're talking about. Yes, I am so looking for those new shadow highs. Every morning I get up, I go to Amazon
Bye,
and
Irene.
Walmart looking for. Y'all looking for them too? And I want the Monster High Barbie too. I look for it. So I type in rainbow high, and then I take the rainbow out and put in shadow, and then I take that out and put in monster every morning. Yep. Yeah, those are really cool. Bye, Irene. So those are dolls I'm looking for. I'm thinking about that elf doll. And man, I want some smart dolls, but I don't know that I'll buy anymore. We'll see. It's not like I don't have enough. It's not like I don't. And then I hear that song in my head, never enough, never enough.
Bare Naked Ladies?
Bare Naked Ladies, yep. Well, thank you all for coming. I already did announcements. Does anybody else have any announcements or collabs or challenges or anything coming up that they'd like to announce? Because we'd sure love to hear it. We really appreciate you coming and spending time with us, especially tonight.
Yep.
Means a lot.
Little party?
Yeah.
Party in the
Dad's going to the
electric ether.
Oh, October 5th. There is so much going on October 5th. Hi, Valerie. There is so much going on October 5th. There's a miniature doll show, or a miniature dollhouse and miniature item show in St. Louis, Missouri, St. Charles, that I'm thinking about going to. But there's two other things out here, and one of them is, I believe, is the powwow right down
Harvest
the road
Moon powwow. Yep.
at the fairgrounds here, and I don't want to miss that. And they also have the animal swap, and I just don't want to miss that.
Elkhorn Flea Market this Sunday, just in a couple of days.
Oh man, you're going to love that. Thank you. Really, thank you for coming. We
Thanks,
really
Ambrosia.
appreciate it. Y'all have a good night.
All righty. Good to go? I'm off to pie and ice cream now.
Yep.
Woohoo! We had birthday cake yesterday. I got birthday cake tomorrow coming. Today, pie and ice cream. Living at large. I hope you all are too. Have a great Thursday. We will see you next week. Bye now.